We have here verse 24 of the 5th chapter of the Gospel of John. We're reaching something of a climactic moment in this conversation as John presents it, in which apparently Jesus is having this discussion with the religious leaders. They have been challenging him, and Jesus keeps upping the level of importance, of weightiness of what he says. He's just indicated that unless a person honors the Son, he does not honor the Father. And of course, the sense of the verse leaves little doubt that the honor is supposed to be just the same as between the Son and the Father. Thus, it would suggest that nothing less than worship is to be given to the Son in order to honor the Son at the same level as one would honor the Father. And from there, we proceed now to this statement, which actually increases even more the demands that Jesus makes with respect to those who hear his word. Amen, amen. We've seen that before, this double statement of the phrase amen. Usually it's a statement that is appended at the end of a declaration, but here Jesus puts it up front at the beginning, a distinctively unique way in which Jesus will formulate statements to which we should attach extraordinary weight. So amen, amen, lego, I say, first person singular, present active indicative, who men, the second person pronoun, dative plural, I say to you, hoti, conjunction, that or because. In this case, of course, it means that. I say to you that. Ho, the definite article, it's the nominative singular masculine. The, and then tone, another definite article. This is in the accusative singular masculine. And so literally it would be the logon, word, mu, of me. The word of me, akuon, hearing. So this akuo, of course, acoustics, words like that in English reflect this. Akuo means I hear. This is connected to the article that we saw earlier. So literally it's the hearing one, or the one who hears. This is the participle, it's the present participle, masculine, singular, nominative. So the hearing, the word of me one, or the one who hears my word. Amen, I say to you, the one who hears my word, kai pistuon, another participle as you can see, and believes, to pimpsanti. So believes, pistuo takes the dative, believes, the one who sent me. This is another participle. It's an aorist participle. It's in the dative because it's going along with the word to believe. So believes the having sent me one, namely God. It doesn't say believes in the one who sent me, which would be the normal way the New Testament would convey the idea of believing in, as in faith in. But the way it's stated here is simply suggesting believing God who sent Jesus, and apparently believing with respect to the testimony of God. And the testimony, of course, as Jesus frequently reminds people in the Gospel of John, has to do with the signs, the wonders, the miracles that attended his ministry. This was God's imprimatur. This was God's declaration, God's attestation to the claims of Jesus, and that's what Jesus is calling for people to believe here. So the one who hears the word of Christ, and believes the attesting signs associated with Christ, the one who sent me, eke, that one. The one who does those things, eke, from echo, I have, third person, singular, present active indicative, has zoane, life, from zoe, this is the accusative, zoane, ionion, the adjective that is associated with the notion of life, meaning life eternal, life of the ages, literally. So this one has life eternal, has it as a present possession, not something to be looked forward to in the future, but something that is presently in the possession of the one who meets these criteria, kai eis chrisen, and into judgment. Eis is a preposition, takes the accusative as we find it here, and into judgment, uk erketai, does not come. This one who has believed, the word of Christ and the testimony of the one who sent Christ, does not come into judgment. Allah metababiken, this is from metabino. We have in Greek anabino, to go up, katabino, to go down. Metabino, which is somewhat less frequent, means to go over, to cross over. But of course, it's precisely the correct word here. This is the perfect, so it's third person, singular, perfect active indicative. Has passed over, stands, as it were, passed over. That's a present condition based on a past event. So it's passed over, ek to thanatu. Ek, preposition, takes the genitive, out of the death. Astein zoein, another preposition, this takes the accusative, into the life. So such a person does not come into judgment. The judgment, as it were, has already happened. It's already a past event. Of course, at this point, when Jesus is saying this, he's actually saying it somewhat prospectively of the work that he was going to do at the cross. But those who belong to Christ, those who were chosen in him from the foundation of the world, are already so fully secure in that situation that Jesus can put it in the past tense, that these are the ones who have passed over out of judgment, out of death, into life, because they have accepted Jesus' word and believe the attesting testimony given by God with respect to him.